Yes. Hope everyone is good wherever you are. No time. There is a time difference. So some it may be a morning, others it may be afternoon, others it may be evening. But hope everyone is good. Yeah. So basically, just wanted to do some live analysis and see how we can use the opportunity that we have trading gold, especially following the events that are going on in all the countries around, especially in the UAE, where I am right now, and Iran or the Middle East. Yeah, so we all know when wars are happening, gold normally tends to strike up, tends to be bullish, and everybody expects to buy. And a majority of people before the market opened, most of you were in a buy. However, those who were in a buy and when the market closed on Friday, I'm sure must have made some good money because of the gap that we have here. Yeah, but that doesn't mean or doesn't mean gold is just going to keep on pushing further up. Well, the way I trade, or the way in the Odin community we trade, we normally trade using price action. And when we talk about price action, of course, the most important thing that we focus on is the market structure. So we always follow market structure. Yeah, we use some bits of the SMC. On the part of the SMC, we normally focus on the liquidity, just to get precision entries that give us profits in a long run, not in a rush. Yeah, normally the strategy that we use is for professional traders, elite traders, not gamblers or not traders who are focusing on quick money. When you focus on quick money, it normally doesn't work out, or sometimes when it works out, it cannot sustain you in a long run. That's why you see most of trades that I take that are most profitable are the swing trades or the long-term trades. So here what we do is we wait. Once we see a setup, we make sure we wait for the setup to react, come to our execution zones, then we execute. We only execute when the market is in our zones, just to target the precision entries. You know, when you enter the market precisely, even if you risk less, you can make some good money out of the market. Otherwise, we shall do some gold analysis and see. I will show you what I expect to happen in the market, and maybe we can use the same concept to approach the market as well. Yeah. We opened up a new channel or a new community for elite traders. This channel is not for everybody. It's a limited access, only for professional traders. It's built focusing on traders who are looking for sustainability, traders that are not trying to look for quick money, traders that understand market structure, traders that understand liquidity and precision entries, traders that are focusing on risk management, and the ones that are not focusing on quick gains or quick wins. So if you are really interested in joining this community is not for signals. It's not for signals. It's not for those who are looking for quick money. Yeah. So that's why it's limited access. Of course, there are some requirements that are required for you to join this channel. Yeah. So if if you're interested, check on the profiles or in the Telegram channel. There is a WhatsApp number. You send a message requesting to join the Elite channel. If at all you meet the requirements, you'll be given access. It's free, but you have to meet the requirements that are required. It's not for everyone. It's a limited access. Yeah. So let's jump onto the most important thing that we wanted to look at today. And what we wanted to share today, of course, is the analysis that you wanted to make. Okay, so doing the analysis on gold, of course, we start with bigger time frames. I'll start with the daily. As we all know what trading is for beginners, trading, it's basically here we are buying and selling to make profits. So either we buy or sell. When do we buy? We buy when we expect the market to raise in value or continue bullish. Then we sell when we expect it to go bearish. So the moment we expect the market to go bearish, let's say if we expect the market to go bearish from here and we make an entry around here, if the market goes bearish, we make profits. And if it goes bullish, then we make losses. But if we expect the market to go bullish and we enter bullish, then we make profits. If we expect it to go bullish and it goes bearish, then we make losses. In simple terms. So before we enter the market or before we look for entries, we normally focus on what we call market structure. We want to see, first of all, the trend of the market. Where exactly is the market heading? So if the market is giving us a series of higher highs and higher lows, of course, we are going to be looking for buying opportunities. Using my trend line here, I mark these levels, having this as my support trend line. So I see that the market is moving in this way, going up while coming back down. So I expect the market to continue going to the upside because of the bullish formation that is giving us. Unlikely, unless if the market comes to this low, because I have this swing low here that I have, and I have this high here. So unless if the market comes below here, then I'll be looking for selling opportunities, because now the structure has been changed from the bullish to the bearish. Simple, see, just as simple as that. Coming to the 4 hour, of course, same thing that we'll be looking at. I'll be having my swing points that I will mark using the trend line. I'll mark these levels like this. So if I'm seeing that the market is just playing above this trend line, of course, I would expect the market to continue to the upside unless the market crosses below this trend line. So if it crosses below this trend line, then I'll be looking for selling opportunities, because now the trend has changed from the upside to the downside. Yeah. So on this here, what I see previously, we can see that the market was ranging around this zone before it came to range also around here. So we have all these zones here, these ranging zones. So what do we expect as the market is pushing to the upside? We see that the market broke out of this ranging zone and it has come back to retest this zone. So what do we expect? We expect the market to continue pushing to the upside, because the market is in a bullish trend. Now, because of the news, because of the wars that we are having, we expect gold to push further to the upside, or to give us a new all-time high. So on the time frames, I would look for entries or look for key levels on all direction. On the bigger time frames, that's the daily and 4 hour. Then I will use the 1 hour for my precise entries, levels where I'm going to execute from. Then I'll look for confirmations on smaller time frames like 15 minutes. So going to a 1 hour time frame, I want to see what the market has been doing on a 1 hour. I can see that the market has been trending to the bullish, however, leaving these points here. Remember one thing about gold. Gold always comes back to retest our previous highs and previous lows. If it's in a bullish like this, always focus on these previous highs that it has left behind. Gold will always come back. So I see majority of traders, after having seen this gap, they must have made a lot of entries, expecting the market to come to continue to the upside. Well, but for professional traders who really know what they are really doing, you will find that they will be patient and wait for the market to come back to retest this previous high that we have here. As you can see here right now, that the market came back to retest this level here. And what do we expect? We expect the market to continue to the upside. The market can still play around here or give us a double bottom before it continues going to the upside. That's why risk management is always important. Just a quick advice, guys. Even if you have a smaller account, right now gold is very expensive. Being that gold is very expensive, even if you use the smallest lots like 0.01, you will still make money. You will still make money out of the moves that gold is going to give us. So something like this, levels like this, of course, we have this low here and we have this high. So having the market playing around this zone, where do we expect to have our stop loss? So with proper risk management, guys, make sure these are the zones that you have to focus on, because these are the zones that we expect the market to retest. And these are the zones that this is the zone that is going to invalidate our setup. So what do we expect? When I speak about execution, we expect to execute around this zone. That's buy. But if the market comes and crosses this zone here, and you see that the market is now to the downside, that means our setup is invalid. We have to look for another setup. An important thing, guys, that we need to put in mind when we are trading: calm yourself, be patient. stop targeting quick wins and stop looking at trades, stop looking at single trades. In this, what do I mean? As a trader, you put your money in the account and you are having hopes in only one single trade. You expect to make a fortune out of that one single trade. That is very wrong. When you want to make it in the market, first calm yourself, be patient. Focus on long-term trades. When you talk about long-term trades, you can plan for a month, knowing that in a month, I'm going to take 100 trades. So you are not going to be focusing on one trade. So if you lose the trade, you still have more trades to take. If you win a trade, you still have more trades to take. So you won't be having all your focus or all your hopes in one single trade. That will help you that if you lose, you can cut your losses and look for another opportunity again, because the opportunities are always there. The market is always there to give us more opportunities. For instance, as I was trading, we have what we call we have a copy trading account that is going on XNIS. So you are there, you are very busy, you cannot trade. We have a program that is going on. There is an account that I'm trading. It's not that big equity. We are trying to build the equity in a long run. But to subscribe, you only need $150. That's the minimum that you can invest. So you put in the 150, then you let it run. When I trade, trades also happen on your account. This is what happens. I may lose today, but if I lose today, I'm expecting to take another trade. That same trade that I expect, it may recover my losses. I'm not looking at one trade. I'm looking at over 100 trades that I'm going to take on this account. I don't know how long we are going to take this account. I don't know. It may be 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, or one full year. As long as you are holding, we are trading to the maximum profits that we can make. We are taking the account to the maximum limit that we can take. But of course, in a long run, as we are taking so many trades, we expect some drawdowns. We expect days that the market is not going to give us profits that we expect, but that doesn't stop us from looking for more entries. Just like, for example, if I happen to take a trade around here, expecting the market to go to the upside, and I have my stop loss, just like, okay, let me try to do a replay so that I can explain this very, very clearly. So just like any trader, for instance, I have hopes in this trade, and I decide to take my trade around here and have my stop loss just below here, expecting the market to go to the upside. So this is what is going to happen. Let's say I'm trading this, and I'm not going to risk everything on my account. I have a $500 account, and maybe I'm only risking like $20 on this trade, or I'm risking $50 on this trade. Okay, let's say maximum I'm risking $100, but I'm not in full margin. When I'm not in full margin, that means I'm having my stop loss just below here, and this stop loss will cost me $100. So if this trade doesn't go in my favor, I believe I will have to take another trade, but I'll lose the $100. I'll only remain with 400. So if the trade goes and it hit my stop loss, I've lost already the $100. But if I've lost the $100, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to take another trade. I will happen to look for another opportunity. This is the worst case scenario. If I had not put the stop loss, or if I had risked full margin, I may end up blowing the account. So if I blow the account, if I blow the account, I will not trade again. But if I happen to use proper risk management, I will have another chance to do what? I will have another chance to enter the market again. That's why you need proper risk management. So something like this, as long as I have another opportunity or another confirmation, I will enter. Same, I risk $100, then I let the trade run. So if the trade this time round goes in my favor, I may end up recovering the lost $100, which will end up increasing my equity. So what's happening is, when you fund the account, use proper risk management and be patient. Wait for the market to play out. So currently, we are looking at gold right now, as the market. I think the market has already closed, and gold has just come back to retest our what? It has just come back to retest our 1 hour or higher high, the previous higher high that we had. I sent the setup in the group, and this is the time that we are supposed to look for buys. But guys, with proper risk management, please, with proper risk management. Then another high that we have is this one. So if you happen to take a trade around here and it goes in your favor, and gold crosses above this higher high that we have, if it goes, don't rush to get into the market. The thing that you're supposed to do, be patient, wait for the market to come back, because it will come back to retest this zone, this higher high, this previous higher high. That's when you can execute again. So if you had not made entries here, just be patient. When the market comes back here, you can enter again. Or if the market gives you another opportunity still in this zone, that's when you can enter with proper risk management. Then you let the market go to the upside, or you let the market play out. Hope that is very understandable. Yeah. So the best thing to do, guys, I always give out proper advice to everyone. You don't need to rush if you want to really make it in trading. Don't try to rush the process by chasing signals and stuff. The most important thing to do is to learn how to trade. Learn how to trade. You find that most of the time, traders come, they are always looking for strategies. That's what they are always looking for. Strategies. But they don't realize that the strategies that they have, they are really working out, but it's them not focusing on proper risk management, and they're not trying to refine the strategy to find where the mistakes are coming from that are leading to their bigger losses. I have to tell you this, guys, losses are inevitable in the market. At one point, you will lose. You'll have to lose at one point. You like it or not, you will lose. But through consistency, you will make it. Just have to make sure that every day you have to attend, and every day you have to keep learning more. Unlearn, then learn again. For those who are interested in our Elite channel, guys, this is not for traders who are looking for quick money. There are so many people who come out for quick money, so many messages that come in requesting, demanding account management and everything. Guys, if I'm managing your account, one thing I have to tell you, if I'm managing your account, especially small accounts, that's 500, 1,000, Of course, I'll put in knowing that you mostly the challenge that we always face with account management. If you happen to take a full day without trading, without seeing any opportunity, the pressure comes in. There's nothing that is happening on my account. What is happening? You are not trading my account. You are ignoring my account. Or you will end up making me enter just to show you that your account is active. But that's not how it goes. I may take a week without trading, but knowing that if I get a better entry, that's when I will enter. So only if you are willing to go with that, then you can really make it through the account management and stuff, because you know you will give somebody you trust your account, and you will be patient. Even if a person spends a week without trading, you know that this person has not traded because he's not seeing a setup. But some people come in with full force. Not full force, but the way they push someone to make impulse decisions in trading, that's where the challenge is. And you find other people, you ignore someone, say, I'm not going to trade your account because of the pressure you are putting on me. The person still continues making calls, sending messages, and you don't want to act in a bad way by blocking this person or not replying this person, because you will act mean. So you end up being forced to do something that really you also know that is not going to work out. So you end up taking risks that, okay, if it works out, good. If it doesn't, then nothing. But the best way to do, if you want to really make proper money in trading, guys, remember, we are not looking for wealth in trading, but we are looking for the tool to create wealth. Of course, wealth is created by multiple streams of income. It's not through trading. So you get money, then you invest it somewhere else. That's how you'll make wealth. So if you're looking for wealth in trading, then you might be in a wrong place. Here, we look for money to invest in other things that are going to create wealth for us. So if you're looking for that, then you have to be patient. If you happen to hand in your account for management, be patient and calm down, even if it is a smallest lot size that has been open, 0.01. Don't say that, no, this account is not going to give me the money that the lot is not going to give me the money that I want. Please increase the lot and so on. Then you're pushing yourself to lose everything, because the person who is trading your account will end up maximizing the risks, and you'll end up getting blown. Then for the case of mentorship, we haven't yet started any mentorship this month, guys. Yeah, because of some programs that I'm running currently. But once something comes up, of course, I'll get you guys notified, so that we can try to learn something. Yeah. The signals and stuff that we share, guys, is not guaranteed that it's going to work out, because that's not how professional traders trade. You don't look for signals to trade. Yeah, you only maybe use the signals to confirm your analysis and everything. I always tell you guys, if you learn, it's the best thing. You won't blame anyone. When you learn how to trade, you trade by yourself. You won't blame anyone. You won't blame people's signals. You won't blame that, no, I gave this person my account, and this person blew their account. What? Learn how to trade, make money by yourself. That's the best way to go, not trying to rely on other people. When you rely on other people, you're going to end up creating enemies for yourself for no reason. You're going to end up hating people for no reason. You will start hating Odin because you gave Odin your account of $1,000. Odin is managing multiple accounts of way bigger capital than that one. So you will enter a trade and leave the account there. Sometimes I even forget the account that I have an account that is running, because the equity is too small and I have bigger capital to protect. So it is sometimes big a lot of tasks. So anything can happen. I may put in trades and forget about the account, and then it gets blown. Then you will hate me. But if you happen to learn how to trade, it will be the best thing. Maybe you won't need me to trade for you, but you may need me just for something like advice, or be like, I'm seeing this. How do you see this trade? Can I enter this trade? Or something like that. That's the best way to go. So, guys, please, I advise you, don't rush into quick gains. Yeah, let's learn how to trade. Gather your capital, put your capital in your account. Yeah, we have proper channels that we have proper channels and proper grouping of channels, whereby depends on how much you're trading. So if you're trading from $500 to 1,000, I'll give you the proper way to enter the trade and how much you're supposed to risk. Then you keep on trading, but you're trading for yourself. If you're trading maybe 5,000 to 10,000, a separate channel is there as well. We'll tell you how much you're supposed to enter in this trade. We'll give you the setup, look into the setup according to how you see. Do you think it's going to work out also on your side? If you're okay with it, then give you the proper risk management for that. Then you enter the trade rather than rushing into account management signals and everything. Yeah, we put those services just to keep you around. Maybe in a long run, you will learn that it doesn't work out because we cannot force you. Some people have to learn the hard way. So we keep the programs there so that we can keep you around in the community. But we shall still advise you. Signals won't work for you in a long run. Account management won't work for you in a long run. Only account management doesn't work, but maybe wealth management or funds management, if you happen to manage bigger funds, then that's the thing that can go. For example, if you're having maybe 100,000 equity, that is okay. That one can work, knowing that in a long run you can make money. Even on smaller trades you can still make money, because if you're having $100,000 account, it's making 10,000 in a day. It is very simple if you have a proper system on how to trade. It's not the same with the person who is having $100 in the account or 500 in the account. So hope what I'm trying to explain is really understandable, guys. Yeah, I really want to share so much with you guys to elevate your trading, but trying to organize myself and see how I can be of use. We can use our YouTube for the same benefits, but for these live sessions, we shall continue to be having such live sessions, such market outlook and what maybe we expect in the market to happen, and maybe it will help us in a long run and make us profitable in the market. Yeah. I think I remember I had a previous video, a previous live that we did, where I showed you guys that the market is moving, respecting from, I don't know where the entry was by then, but if you still remember, we did this setup already low way back, and we anticipated that the market is going to the upside, and we still have trades that are running. That we made entries around here, and we are still holding. So we are still on track. Everything is still running smoothly. We expect gold to hit 6,000 anytime. It may be maybe next month, this month, anytime we expect gold to hit 6,000. So we are still holding our buys because gold is in a bullish. I wouldn't advise someone to sell gold unless if you really know what you are doing. You only look for buying opportunities. And if we say, when we are talking about buying, guys, remember I told you we buy low, we sell high. When we buy low, what do we mean? Like, for example, if this is my trend line, if I'm to buy, I only wait for the market to touch this trend line. The moment it touches the trend, that's when I buy. Like, for example, this, just like this. So if I'm to buy, the only place that I'm supposed to place my buys are when the market is at the trend line, just as you see here, like this. So if the market is around here, I won't buy. If it's around here, I won't buy. If it's around here, I won't buy. If it's around here, I won't buy. Or even if I expect the market to go up. So for perfect entries or precise entries, I want to buy when the market is at this level. At this level. And most of the time, always when the market comes to this level, it's always retesting. You'll find that it's always retesting the previous highs. Yeah, that's what I want to also to emphasize. Always, the market is in most cases it's in the zone of the previous high. That's where we buy. So that's why I always say, if the market goes maybe to the upside, you just wait for it to come back. When it comes back, that's when you enter. So, like, for example, on this 1 hour time frame, as you can see, this is what I'm talking about. As you can see, the market pushed, then played around here, but you can see that it retested. Then same thing that is happening here. Still, the market is retesting the previous highs. As if you can see, same zone, market is where this one here, same thing. Even previously, in previous, if you happen to look here, same thing that is happening here. Always the market is coming to retest. If you can check here, still in the inner structure, still the same thing. So if you happen to focus on that and practice that, so that you can be able to identify it the moment you jump into the market, it will be a good thing for you. It can help you maximize, or it can help you trade well. Yeah, I think for this session, we can call it a day, guys. Thank you for attending the session. Yeah. For updates, subscribe to our channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, so that when we are on the live, you can easily get a notification. Then for those in the Telegram channel, just the link is in the description. You can join the Telegram channel where we share the setups. Whenever we happen to see a setup, that's where we share it. Those who want to join the Elite Trading Circle that we opened, I will send the instructions in the Telegram channel. Then you can join and maybe scale. Otherwise, that's enough for the day. Those who are seeing lights behind me, I'm just here, just in the heart of Dubai. Yeah, if you can see it behind me, that's I think those are the lights of the Dubai Mall. I have the Burj Khalifa there, full Burj Khalifa view from down to the top. Yeah, those are some of the results that come from consistency and locking in. So if you lock in, of course, those are some things that you can at least witness in your life. Yeah, for those guys, I wish to end our live here. Maybe let me try to, I don't know if it's okay. There is a glass there. There is glass. It doesn't show well, but if you can really see, that's the Burj Khalifa there. and the other side is the Dubai Mall. Otherwise, guys, thank you for attending the session today. I wish you a good night.